What's up, friends? Bodhi here. It has been a while, right? It's been a minute. And that's cool, because we're growing, aren't we? We're doing things. We're at least breathing. And hot dog, that's good. Hot dogs might not be good, but breathing is good. Breathing is great. I'm so glad that you're breathing. Oh, man. It's good to be alive. Now, I understand it might not always feel that way for everyone. Not all the time. But it's great when that notion, that current, that feeling is always there. Anyways, I'm here today because I want to share with you. Thanks for being around. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for doing what you do. Thanks for being who you are. I say that to some people and they're like, Bodhi, I can't help but be who I am. I get that. I'm glad it's you. I'm glad that you're doing what you do, who you are. So, I've been working on a lot lately. If you're local, if you're a friend of mine, even if you're a close friend of mine, you might not have seen a whole lot of me out and about, doing all the fun things on the weekends and stuff like that. And no, it's not that I don't like to have fun. I do, and I am having fun. It's not that I don't like being with people I love. I love being with people I love. It's just that I'm on a mission. Oh, good things are coming too. Good things are in the works. But listen, that's not why you're tuned in right now. The reason that you're tuned in is because I want to say, don't look back. Don't look back unless it's to see how far you've come. Like, don't look back like, oh man, I really missed out. I mean, you can. You know me. I'm not ever going to tell you exactly what to do. I'll give you suggestions, but I'm no authority. Just me, and you're you. I live my life the way I do. You live your life the way that you do. However, or in addition to that, I would say, don't look back. At least not to say, oh man, I really missed out, or gosh, things could have been so different. Instead, take account of where you are now. And when you do look back, see how far you've come. See the difference that you've made. Whether it's by time, or by space, by choice, even by circumstance. If you're going to look back, I'm going to ask you to do this exercise. It's basically it's a short exercise. It doesn't take too long. I just completed it myself and it was pretty insightful. It's pretty simple. There's only 2 steps. The first thing that I'm going to ask that you do, now you could either pause this or do it at the end. But make sure you do it. Don't just say, oh yeah, that sounds really cool. Now I know how to do it. And then you go do something else and you totally don't do the exercise. Of course, your choice. But do this exercise. Don't even call it an exercise. Play this game. This game is called, what 5 events in your past were some of the most profound, most impactful on your life, on who you are today? They could be happy, or profound, or traumatic, surprising. Things that really had a profound effect on who you are, how you are, where you are today. What 5 events, what 5 stories of your life that stick with you? Just 5. I wrote them down. I've got this awesome program. It's not even a program. It's like a web app thing called Notion.so. Notion.so. It's pretty rad. There's a free account. You get like 1,000 blocks, which are just basically every time you hit enter, it's going to create a new item. Just check it out. You'll see what I mean. I pay for the one subscriber program. It's like $4 or $6 a month. I don't know. They've given me credits for different things that I did. Or you could just use a regular word processor. Or you can use the good old-fashioned pen and paper. Either way, write down those 5 things that were life-shaping events. And then after you've done that, you've spent, a few minutes with that. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Just be authentic, be real with yourself. Show up for yourself. After you write down these 5 events, think about what emotions came up for you. What emotions are present when you go through these events. Now, if you need support, like if shit was like really hard and you're like, I just got a whole bunch of stuff up. Thanks, Bodhi. Like, I didn't think about that in a long time. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to ruffle your feathers. What I'm doing with you is looking at the theme, the overall arc of different things in our lives. Like I said, I just did it. It's really insightful. But what are the emotions that came up for you in that? And they could be distinct. There could be similarities. There's probably going to be some arc, some similarities. And after you think about the emotions that came up for you in those 5 different stories and events that were so impactful or so profound, so happy or upsetting or whatever, after you figure out the emotions that came up, then I want you to consider how those events helped shape you into who you are today. And after you've done that, when I say don't look back, I mean don't look back with regret. Don't look back with sorrow. Sure, you might have lost out on some things. You might have lost people. You might have lost opportunities. But over the duration, you mind if I get personal with you for a minute? Do you mind if I share with you what I discovered in my thing? And yours doesn't, it's not supposed to be anything like this. Your experience is yours. What you get out of what you're doing is yours. I'm going to try and break this down in 2 minutes because I want to keep this under 10 minutes. Look, Bodhi's back. I want to start sharing things with you again. These are going to be, my YouTube right now is very personal. If you want to get on my really professional stuff, hit me up on LinkedIn, even on Facebook. Facebook is a little like in between super personal, super business. Check out my Instagram, InsideTheGod.com. Inside the God. Bodhi Horne, you know what's up. So here's what I discovered. Oh my God. I'll get into the actual events at some other time down the road. But here's what I discovered. So those 5 different events that came up for me, the emotions that came up, the overall arc, started with pain. Started with fear, with doubt. And then somehow led to transformation. Transcendence. Don't look back with sorrow. When you look back, take note of how far you've come. Let me know what came up for you, what was most impactful, where you're at today, where you're going. I'd love to hear about it. Hit me up in the comments. Much love. I'll be seeing you soon. Peace.